the lineup, but head coach Dave Eldridge saying she is one of the players that is going to lift this offense, but it's going to be tough sledding against Kenzie Scott in the circle. She has been superb throughout both districts. First pitch on the way here at Al Houghton Stadium, and it is taken for a strike. That's exactly what you want to do as a leadoff hitter, right? See as many pitches as you can.
Absolutely, and as a pitcher, that's annoying.
Well, Scott not annoyed by that, gets the call on.
Hula dancers.
A variety of other sports as well as that. Again, catches the outside corner, 2 up, 2 down.
And especially, I can tell, Kenzie Scott is really trying to attack these hitters. She's been around the zone, so just swing. That's what you want him to do.
Does not swing. In the book, a fantastic start for Kenzie.
I love this Hawaii team, but when we're looking at Maka, she's just going to throw strikes. She's going to locate her pitches. She's going to mix the speeds up.
Called first strike on Scott. Kept the weight back. Got the glove underneath it. What a snag by the...
In the game that forces Maka to throw more pitches.
The payoff. Put onto the ground, snagged by Morimoto, but it's not going to be in time as it skipped off the third baseman, the first base runner of the afternoon.
And you saw so many pitches that Perkins saw. She did a great job just fouling them off, staying in there, getting her timing. But how about that back?
Kenzie's mom, Mallory, the manager, says that for Kenzie, no moment is too big. She is so calm both in the circle and at the plate.
To how she's approaching me. Look how she's stepping in the box.
Took a big cut on 2-0 hitters count, but it's a fly to center field, second out recorded.
Coaches get to teach and players get to learn.
Pulled back, Perkins on the run. Throw not in time. I didn't mean to cut you off there, partner.
Yeah, no problem. And that was a great pitch to go on. I mean, with Maka and her speed.
Perkins on the run again as we had confusion this time. They started to move off of the field. Perkins recognized the base was free, moved forward. This time the throw definitely in time. There was 1-1. Tapped line back up the middle. Tanaka able to make the grab, so Hawaii.
I know, you beat me to it. That was going to be my little tidbit.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to steal your thunder. As we get set here in the top of the second inning, it is Colone Rementer stepping to the Scott. Worked a 3 up, 3 down, top of the first. She says her favorite food is spicy ahi poke and poi. Sounds pretty good about right now.
Yes, if you like spice.
I take it from that as that one over to third. Jensen has it to first. That is Kylie Scott over at first, could not make the full stretch.
You know, Dorian, back when we played, replay wasn't a thing. So this is nice to have. And did she have possession of the ball before her foot left the bag, which blocking the possession of the ball? I don't know if she had it by the time the runner crossed, but there has to be indisputable. I was just thinking about these athletes that we're watching today, right now, have these role models, mostly of athletes that they have been able to see on.
Climbs the ladder once again, runner on the move, throw in time, strike him out, throw him out, double play. Pitcher,
look, she goes high and out, wonderful pitch. Look at the throw.
Simone Biles, I mean, goodness, the examples that girls are getting of female athlete excellence these days.
Yeah, and as we read through their player packets, I mean, the ones I've been through so far, it's been about split on.
The payoff. Tapped, Scott off the mound to her sister Kylie.
I love that these athletes, you know, some of them still know some of the older athletes that help pave the way.
Sofia Rodriguez pokes the ball into left center field, takes a big turn. She will go back.
And Rodriguez didn't waste any time. She had great timing on that pitch. That was a solid shot.
A first pitch swing, and that was my type of hitting. I love to go after the first pitch.
Going after the first pitch, and there you saw it. She moved down in the zone. Looks like she took a little bit off of it, so really like that approach.
It's Carly Jensen, the third baseman, asking for the signs to be redone. The 0-1. Shows bunt, pushes it down the first base side. Tanaka has to come off of the field, or rather off of the rubber to make the play. That throw getting away into center field. Rodriguez on the move and into third safely. First pitch swinging. Great effort behind the plate from Peng. Wasn't able to track it down. The 0-2. Put in play. Tanaka has to field it. Decides to. Rodriguez takes a first pitch strike. Emma and Sophia, one of two sets of sisters on this Thornydale team. That lined. And Tanaka really working the bottom half of the zone, trying to induce that ground ball to get the leadoff runner at the plate. 2-2 now. The pitch. Thornydale, first opportunity to really strike, 2 outs. Dream vacation to go to Italy. Through the 5-6 hole, 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. The tag out applied.
Of the favorite flavors that were
I did
a little
too.
wild, and I don't even know about all that.
1-2 put into play over on the right side, scoots underneath the glove as Saito makes her way down to first base.
Go right at Arizona. They have a no-quit mentality.
Keola Awang stepping to the plate.
See this fight, you know, sometimes you see teams that they'll win and they just kind of squeak by, or they get it done and see what happens, but Hawaii hasn't. They are fighting back and they're staying right in it.
8th pitch of the at-bat, grounder over to first. Scott steps on the bag.
But see, here's the thing, is that even though she didn't get the call on the outside corner that she had previously been hitting, especially in the first 2 innings, she came right back with a pitch high inside to a left-handed hitter like it was no big deal. All right, fine, I'm going to go over here.
Neil, another one of the players whose favorite athlete, Jocelyn Allo. Tapped over to third, slow roller, Jensen. Not in time, a run is going to score as that squirts away. Neal into second base, but Hawaii pause. Continuous batting order. Tanaka, the last batter in this Hawaii lineup. Takes a ball high. The 1-2 to Tanaka. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Kenzie Scott working herself out of a jam. Circle for the third inning. 14 of her 17 pitches in the second inning were for strikes. She's facing Isabel Audello. When a ball is low in the zone as a hitter, how do you find that timing?
Well, I think every hitter has a different approach, and this is going to go to the hitting coach too, but you know, with that type of speed, you move up.
Laced into right field, leadoff hit for Audello. Rather, Smith plays for Scott's travel team, where she hits in the middle of the lineup as that's back to Tanaka, over to first. Throw into center field and quickly in.
The runner at second really wasn't off second base, so I'm holding that.
First pitch swinging from Kylie Smith. What a grab! Tried to double up the runner at second to really underscore how important that catch was. This is a larger field than any of these girls are used to playing on. It's 225 all the way around. Flared into shallow left field. Audello being waved around. The throw not in time. Perkins turns the corner. She is into third. The bat just dropped it into tweener land. First pitch swinging. Fielded over to first. Not. Aubrey Neighbors. First, Neighbors really made a name for herself around the Tucson area with King Bob. It was a stick figure that she drew. The 1-0 to the left side. Miscommunication on the left side of the infield. All runners are safe. And Dino realized it had to go back home. But you and I were in the dugout prior to the game. She forgot King Bob at the hotel. They had to go back once again. But you can't have a game if you're Thornydale Little League without King Bob.
Well, my understanding is that she is not allowed to carry King Bob anymore.
On the ground.
See, and in this moment, where there's been multiple errors, we need to be reminding each other of how many outs. Go to first. There you go. Right there.
49 total pitches so far in the game for Kenzie Scott. She's been efficient.
Kenzie Scott work. I love how she's back in the box. Good job.
First walk of the day issued by Scott is that time. It was a little too far off. Not tell you how much of my prep time was spent on discovering and trying to find out who the streamers are, because I am that old. Put into play over on the left side. Jensen to second in time. What is TikTok?
I'm not that bad.
I do know what TikTok
I'm older
is.
than you.
I have an account. I never use it. I should get help from this Arizona team. Is that Laird? Scott makes the pick over to first. Scott to Scott connection. Another double play. Arizona.
At some other time, talk about what's happened in college with the transfer portal and loyalty and all the things. But with Little League softball, you still get to represent your state and your hometown.
Lily Steffel leading things off for Arizona. On the ground over to third. The throw scoots away. Steffel on the move over to second. A throw in the bottom of the second inning. Arizona 50% on the day with runners in scoring position. Line over to first. Throw to second in time. 4 runs, but it's only a 3-run margin. Hawaii very much in this thing. The 3-0 of this one moving on to face Southern California as that finds its way into the grass out in left field. Runners will hold their positions. Will fall into the elimination bracket. They will have to wait until Monday to play their next game. On the ground over to second. Shovel to the bag in time for Honolulu in the top of the third. Ball in play on the first pitch. Throw to first not in time as Colone Rementer.
Because she can start mixing up her pitches more. So if she is going to throw that first pitch strike anywhere near the zone, if I'm Hawaii, I'm going to start trying to jump on it like they are.
That one to the right side, throw to first. It does move the runner one away here. Tong's favorite subject in school, art. Ball gets behind Perkins into third base, and now the second run.
Possibly, the corners are back. So I could see that, especially if there's a miss hit.
Ball into the air, over the second baseman's head. Great grab by Odello.
That really was a great out. See how far.
Swinging, tapped over to third. Jensen collects it over to first. Scott not able to hold the bag. Hawaii scores another run. And you put the ball in play, good things will happen.
Absolutely, it puts pressure, especially on these.
For Arizona, winner of this moves on to take on Westchester Del Rey out of Southern California tomorrow. Payoff. Ball 4. Runner was on the move. Was a reminder of how many outs there were.
Yes.
That is the most important thing to keep track of. First pitch swinging on the ground to short. Glove by Neighbors over to first in time.
Absolutely, and for a pitcher, especially at this level, to understand that that's what your defense is for.
Defense getting a chance as that flared into shallow right field on Scott. And she's the player that Mom Mallory, as she puts that one into play over to short to second, able to get the leadoff runner.
As a defensive player, you've got to have full control of the ball for the play to be called, and it looks like she was kind of just bobbling it around just a little bit there. So what we should expect to see from Peng is she's going to throw a little bit faster than what we saw from Maka, so that mid-50s range, and she is going to work all parts of the zones. Lower speed, it was more difficult. So I think it's just a matter of them catching up just maybe a tad and then adjusting for maybe some different locations here.
Well, Paisley Perkins swinging at the first offering, fouled back. Jalen Peng, one of 3 arms that Hawaii really relies on. They can go 5 deep in the pitching rotation as Perkins puts it to play over to the left side. 2 runs scoring.
And again, some of that has to do with the distance. Nice shot.
Belted out to center field. That's going to get to the warning track. Kenzie Scott going to clear the bases. No play at the plate. It's a 3-run double for Kenzie Scott.
No kidding. I love pitchers that can hit. And what you'll see in the college world, as you say, pitchers that can rake.
Skips in the dirt as Scott takes off for third. She is in there. Ahead.
And again, you're just kind of seeing why Kinsey Scott is a leader in this Arizona team. She comes with just intensity, and I love it.
Ball gets away from Morimoto. Scott thought about it. Now the throw squeaks away. Scott scampers home to score. It's the 2-2 from Pang. Grounded slowly over to short.
They're making some solid contact, of course, but I mean, even just that last hit was a slow roller, and it was just something the defense couldn't handle.
Rodriguez's favorite subject is math as she lifts that into the air. Rementer underneath it. That is the first out of the inning, and it keeps the runner on second. Jensen's favorite.
At this point, you know, all she can do is keep throwing strikes.
Line back up the middle, off of the glove of Peng, over to first, gets the out. Throw down the third baseline is going to allow.
Make sure that they're not getting too bold out there, but it doesn't have to be every time, and that's why, is because there's the risk of Oregon Trail. That was my secret. They need to bring that back, actually.
The 1-2, chopped. Pang snares it over to first to get out of the inning.
Feeds off of that.
Neal, infield fly. It's caught for the first out of the inning. Neal, Tanaka, Morimoto due up for Hawaii. Hayden Takamori. Both of Maka's parents, government account managers. Speak for yourself. Ball four, taken low. Oh, in fairness, not by much, as personifies that than hockey.
Absolutely.
2-1. Scott comes off to glove it. Nice short hop pickup by Scott over to first in time. Hayden Takamori standing in with a runner on second, 2 away. First pitch swing, it's through the 5-6 hole. Tanaka going to be held at third. Hawaii still alive on the single.
And this is just, again, a testament to how Hawaii is not going to quit.
Jalen Pang swinging on the first pitch. It's a fair ball past Pogue. Tanaka comes in to score. Runner being waved around third. No play at the plate. Takamori scores all the way from first.
Hawaii's still in this game.
Well, it goes back to the importance of Tanaka drawing that walk, because it turned the lineup over. It allowed Hawaii to work into their heart of the order, and now their number 4 hitter. Ani ahead in the count, 2-0. Favorite sports team is the Steelers. Loves to play loves to watch football.
Okay.
I'm here for it. I grew up in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Grounder to Pogue. It pulls Scott off the bag. It gets away. Another run going to score for Hawaii. Scoring position for Bella Kadama. First pitch swinging. It's up the middle. Another run going to come in and score for Hawaii. Rementer touches the plate as that ball just skipped away from Audello at second base. Kadama on now at first.
Yes, there is. Texas Tech had a complete turnover, didn't they?
Nubbed over to short. Neighbors to first in time. That ends the inning, ends the threat. 6.